so cool.
It is currently March 28th, 9:09 in the morning. Talking a little bit quiet because my brother is still sleeping. I am on my way to go pick up my friend. So we are going to HHD, which I went in my first EVOL-LOG, where we did the decos. And normally I had mentioned at that cafe that they do cupsleeve events, but it's so lucky that today they're not doing a cupsleeve event. So we decided we're gonna deco again. So I have like my big bag of stuff. Also wanted to show off my bag with my Rizz photo card.
They're so pretty. I really like them. Yeah, you can try fix it. Wow! Oh! Wow!
Wow! Oh wow, that like matches his shirt so well.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It made it look so easy though. Okay.
light's not as nice anymore. It's dark out. Whoa. That's
Mochi.
marshmallow mochi.
Ooh. Ready?
So tomorrow is the XG XLOV fan cup sleeve here in SoCal, and I figured I would give out my mascot sticker freebies that I always give out whenever I go to K-pop conventions. But I also figured maybe since there's already going to be XLOV fans, that this would also be a good opportunity to let everyone know about a cup sleeve event that my friend and I are hosting next month. So I'm going to include those in the freebie bags. Okay, that is the bag. These are what I'm going to be giving out tomorrow for the event. Yay, I'm excited to meet more XG and XLOV fans. Yeah! Just a bit of an outfit check. I'm going to be wearing some white sneakers with this outfit. But I try to go for a little more somewhat decora. Well, not really decora, but you get the idea. A lot of charms, lots of colors. I'm also wearing my Haru beep inspired nails that I got off of Etsy. I'll link the nail artist description or her shop in my description in case you guys want them too. And so I have my hair done today. I wanted to make sure it was like a good mix of like, oh, this outfit could be either XG or XLOV. So yeah, did a little something fun and colorful. Then I have my little mini XLOV themed tote bag that I have all my little freebies in. As for photo cards, I'm going to be repping Hinata for XG because she is my bias. And for XLOV, I have an Wumuti top loader. My bias is Haru, but I just felt that this photo card and this top loader kind of matched the outfit that I'm trying to pull off today. Okay, I've made it to the event. It's currently 12:05, so it just started. And literally, one of my nails is already on the verge of falling off. Okay, I just came back from the XG XLOV cup sleeve event. Everyone there was super nice. I got to meet a couple people, and I also even made some friends, exchanged Instagrams and whatnot, but I had so much fun. Everyone was so sweet, and I just wanted to show off maybe some of the stuff that I got at the event. So, my bag, what I got. So here was the cup sleeve design that they had. So cute. I really love their beep outfits. Those are my favorite outfits from XLOV. And there was different tiers. There was like a $5, a $10, a $15, and a $20. And I got the $10. And I got this keychain of Haru, which his name is all separated, but I will fix that. But I got a Haru keychain. And then you can choose a XLOV member and an XG member, and I, of course, got my two biases. So Haru and Hinata, my two favorites, they had someone draw little photo cards, which are so cute. And that's the back. And I also did the stamp rally, in which I got a free little deco hair clip. Sorry, I'm not used to nails, so this is kind of awkward for me. But it's so cute. And then I also picked up a bag for my friend. So my other friend was supposed to come with me, but she ended up making other plans, so I just went by myself. But I picked up a bag for her, so she also got the cup sleeve, and her keychain is different. So she has an XLOV keychain, that's what she is getting. And then for her photo cards, we're both Haru bias, so she also got Haru. And her XG bias is Maya, which Maya is my second bias / bias wrecker. So that is what my friend got. And then a free activity that you can do was you could decorate a little button that they would then create for you, so you can like make the little design. Those are some of the stickers that I chose. And then this one as well. The event was for Pride Month, so that's why they had these buttons to make for everybody. Okay, and I also picked up some merch from some of the vendors that were selling. One of the vendors were selling like these cute little charms. So I got like this jellyfish one. It was so cute. And then one of the vendors had some XLOV themed stuff, so I got two keychains. I got one of Haru and then one of Wumuti. And I don't know which vendor gave me stickers, but one of them gave me free stickers, so that's nice. And one of the vendors had some Alexa stickers, and I love Alexa. She's my favorite K-pop soloist, so I pick up some of those as well. That is gonna be the end of this vlog. It was a very crazy past couple months regarding XLOV things. I think my next EVOL vlog is probably going to be when I host my cupsleeve event, which I did not properly introduce you guys to, but I will, here is my event. If any of you live in SoCal, if you would like to show up, you know, just a little self-plug. I'll also put the account in the description as well. But yeah, I'm hosting a birthday cup sleeve for Wumuti and Hyun in Southern California next month. We're actually hosting it it's July 25th, but I believe in Korea it's gonna be Hyun's birthday. But this morning, XLOV announced their Asia tour, so I believe they're gonna be in Tokyo during Hyun's birthday. But that will be something fun and nice. I had so much fun meeting other EVOLs and ALPHAZ for today, and yeah, I love how much XLOV has been growing recently, and I'm super proud of them, and I really, really hope, like, they're on the track to make it super big one day, like really big. So I wish nothing but the best of them, since I love them so much. But I'll see you guys probably in my next EVOL vlog in July, but until then,